This is Dakota News Now Sports.
Most fans of the Dakota Classic games around the area were watching the radar, hoping that the rain would stay away for today, and it did for the most part. And it was another busy day for the 35 teams in the senior division looking to try and wrap up pool play. We'll start out at Ronkin Field, where Yankton and Aberdeen met in one of the early games. The Smitties of Aberdeen scored in the top of the first, and that was going to be really everything that Philip Zenz needed to protect, who tossed a no-hitter through 5 1/3 innings. He gets a strikeout there. Mac Ryken for Yankton finally gets the first hit for post 12 here up at the plate. Launches one out into right field. It's going to load up the bases, but Philip Zenz was Zen on the mound today. Calm, cool, and collected. He gets a swinging strikeout here, and that's all the Smitties would need to do. They win 1-0. They break a win streak for Yankton. Out east in Brandon, Post 131 took on Columbus, Nebraska in another early game. It'd be Post 84 getting things going first as Wyatt Swanson spikes a bouncer to short. The fielder can't reel it in, and that's going to score a run there. Columbus up 1-0. And Brandon Valley would struggle to get moving on offense early as well. Ryan Eichhoff was giving them fits. He picks up a strikeout here. But Post 131 would clamp down on defense themselves. Ty Payton sitting at second base here. Going to make a nice little snag off a liner right at him. And it's going to stop another run from going in. Brandon Valley would get their offense going late and get the job done, winning 5-4. Back over to Harmon Park. Sioux Falls West dropped the game yesterday to Brookings. They look to make it up today against Castleton, North Dakota. Things not going so well for West early on, though. Trayson Hardy Olson has one pitch get away from him, and that's going to let a runner score from third. It's 2-0 Castleton after one. The Haymakers would make things tough on defense as well. Jackson Parker picking up one of his strikeouts here. He had 4 in the game. West would get some runners on later, but a popped-up bunt here is going to be snagged by Braden Mitchell, who's going to lay absolutely everything out on the line to make this grab, and he also gets to the first now for the double play. Castleton wins this one 6-2 over Sioux Falls West. Just feet across the concrete there in the next field, Sioux Falls East and Omaha Central are battling it out. East leads 4-0 in the third when Blake DeMond throttles this one absolutely deep to left field. It's off the wall, and a runner is going to come in to cut the lead down to 2. But East would keep their foot on the pedal just a bit later on. Tristan Fitzsimmons at the plate. He's going to push this one right past the second baseman. That's going to bring in a runner. East is going to cut that lead and make it back now up to 3-run lead. And they're going to keep it going here. Tate Schaefer at the plate. He's going to hit this one to third. Sawyer Tolk is going to try and run on him, and he absolutely gets down. He gets into the plate, and so does Ryan Hirsch, who makes it home for a 2-run RBI. Sioux Falls East would take it from there. They win 8-1 over Omaha Central.